Yo, what's the land bass assassin? What's up? What's happening? Dudes, we've just been out here cooking. So we're gonna go with the no mic. We're just gonna use the GoPro's media box mic. Hopefully that's good enough, guys. Some stuff is heating up out here. So we were just kind of chilling and fishing. And I don't mean that the fishing is heating up. I mean the equipment is heating up. The mic said, yo, bro, it's hot. The GoPro said, yo, bro, it's hot. Everybody's saying it's hot. I mean, they might be asking to go inside. But anyways, we ended up catching 3. One was a little John, 2 little Juans. But the more important thing is that we had multiple phone calls, and one of them just so happened to be Lawrence. And we got down to the bottom of Lawrence's warranty situation, so the process has started. We will see what actually happens. It is going to take some time for us to get all this to so we will and that is an air quotes blind. We won't be actual blind, but we will be. Yo, what up, L? We will be blind to the point where we will not have the ability to use the fish finder in the back. Why are you guys staring in this direction? Well, that is because I got a little umbrella on the GoPro that might provide it some sort of heat relief. But however the wind is blowing and the spot lock is handling, then that's how we're gonna do it. It is definitely toasty out here. The mics are charging, but they've got a little temperature warning on them. So we'll see what's up. But the way that I've caught those other fish is to slow roll it. I'm talking about painfully slow. I mean, I caught most of those fish when I was on the phone. Actually, I caught all of them while I was on the phone. Whether I was on the phone with Lawrence or 2 other individuals, that is when I caught them. But it was a slow process. We need to get some water in us so that we don't overheat. If you guys are not fans of the slow process when it comes to fishing, well, this might not be the episode for you. Right now I got a shaky head on with a Dizzy Diamond. We are in some amount of feet. We are in 15 feet of water. 15 feet of water. We have come to some home cooking just to get a bite on camera, and then we will figure out where we're going after that. Hopefully you guys were notified. Maybe you weren't. But eventually, hopefully everybody trickles in and we get some fish. I don't usually like these episodes where I don't have the mic because I gotta be back here right next to the camera, stuff like that. There's a little bit of a storm building up over there. Hopefully it stays over there. Yo, Fueled, what's happening, man? It is definitely toasty. I will let you guys know that is 100% true. I understand why the equipment is trying to tap out. I'm throwing I think a 3/8 shaky head. But you know, it's not bad when you're having a warranty conversation and you catch a fish. The lady asked me, okay, or told me, all right, I'm ready for your card information. I was like, can you give me a second? I got a fish on the line, and sorry about that. You're good, you're good. I just got to get this fish. It wasn't a BBL plus, then she would have been the only one who would have seen it. That was definitely a bite right there, guys. Yo, bromance, I've caught one little John that was 3 pounds, 4 ounces maybe, and then a little one. But, you know, they don't count if they're not on camera. But it has been painfully slow. The heat is definitely on. Yo, Snozook, what's happening, dog? Let's creep up to this area over here. Now there was some truck drivers that that honked their horns at me, rolled their windows down, and we're like, "What up?" They saw me from a distance. I don't know if that was Rob. Was that you, Rob? Hi, dude. We are in 12 feet of water. There's not a lot of floating right here. There's some back area that we were, but not here. Thermodynamics are not lost on me, dead rabbit. Somebody bite my butt off. Currently, there's an umbrella on it, dude. Now, whatever steps we take to address the heating issues, well, those are hours and hours alone. So whether I want to engineer an apparatus to pump water to it or whatnot, I mean, how much effort do I want to put in, dog? That is entirely up to the channel. So although I do appreciate the concern for the GoPro, if I was gonna go to that route, dog, I'd do some thermodynamics for myself, dog. I would much rather cool myself down than the GoPro. You're trying to get people to unsubscribe, dead rabbit. We are at 8 feet of water. There's definitely grass out there. Dude, I gotta hide everything from the sun. The phone's gonna overheat if I leave it in the sun. The GoPro. That sounds like you've had an eventful day, Unlimited. Creo, is a snake alive or is he no longer with us? Oh. What happened right there? All right, guys, so apparently my worm is torn in half. This is probably a good time to retire it, unless that's probably a good time to retire it. When your worm is in two pieces, you probably want to retire it. I don't know how I missed that one. So we're gonna put the Biz Bait Dizzy Diamond on it. Just gonna screw it in real quick. Bam, perfect. Let's do it. Go be Bryant, bro. Those are the Ned rigs. I think those are the Z-Man Ned rig baits, the Go Be Bryant. There's a lot of police activity going on right now. pocket fisherman. Colin has joined the chat. It's as though you guys summoned him. Let's see if I can hook one of these that I've been missing, bros. There's grass over there. Field came in and said, love y'all, and nobody hollered at him, bro. Yo, Fueled, I got love for you, player. Much love, dog. Oh, now Unlimited has addressed you. Well, maybe you guys could get there, guys. Give it time. Give it a little. Love is like fishing, bros. It takes some time. But once you set the hook into the right one, that's a key. Sorry, Fuel. Love nobody. There's a little bit of cloud cover. One single cloud. He's trying to save the day. It's very nice of him. I am creeping this super slow, dudes. Like I'm talking about, it is barely. Quill, I don't think it's necessary for you to love everyone here. But I mean, I guess love and tolerate aren't the same things. So, you know, sort of how the moderator tolerates me. It's that type of situation. We will move creeping a little bit closer to a different spot. Brandon, what's up? Ah, she must be, dog. She must be. Brendan, I do not get this shaving knuckle reference. This must be a New Zealand thing. What? Jeez. All right, all right. Throw a jig out there. Tasmanian? I think he's talking about what? I have no idea. Again, I am lost. Well, let's see if we can get lost in some fish. It's been a while since we've seen some fish. Maybe I need to call Lawrence again and be like, hey, lady, I don't have any real particular issues right now. I just need you to be on the line so that I can set the hook into a fish. I was rubbing on something. Okay. Rob hasn't let me know if it was him. Honked at me. Oh, bro. We already had the GoPro go down. Yo, what up, Don? Got a little bit of grass on us. Don, the myth, the legend. I'm just bumping through some rocks right now, guys. It's on hard times. Let's throw Don's chatterbait out there since Don has shown up. Well, let me throw one more cast with this jig across what I believe is the top of this area. All right, here we go. What? Extendable poles. A lot more grass out here than I would have expected. Not enough grass, too little grass, too much grass, pain in the grass. I would change the camera to look in the direction, but well, there's a little bit of shade. It's time to pull out Simba. Did you hear me say something, Krill? We're gonna run Don's chatterbait over the top. Let's see here. We are in 7 feet of water. Now I gotta charge the battery separately, Brendan. The only thing that would charge, if connected correctly, would be the starter battery. Brendan, the Ghost trolling motor is a 36 volt trolling motor. So I got 3 batteries. This thing can last quite a while. And as it's happened before here, like one of my batteries went out, but you could switch it to a 24 volt, which is cool, because that way, if you got problems with one battery, you still got 2 left. Of course, you got to change some of the wiring in the back, but anyways. Sorry guys, I'm just handling something on my phone. My apologies, bros. It is still in effect, Snizook. 6-pounder for $50 Bass Pro Shop or Tackle Warehouse gift card. What? Warzone? That's what's up. Alright guys, let's get Snizook that 6-pounder so he could be part of the giveaway. Snizook, we have caught 2 6-pounders in whatever day this is, all the way to, so in 10 days we have caught 2 6-pounders. Right now I'm just trying to catch a fish here. Now the grass. That's some sneaky grass, bro. I'm not losing my mind, guys. I could hear a plane somewhere, but I haven't located it. Colin, what are you talking about, dog? All right, we are now throwing to the bridge. This is lined up basically where we would expect a fish to be hanging out. So if you guys are just tuning in, we have not received our fish finder in the console, so that is going to be a process that's going to take, I don't know, my guess is probably 3 weeks is how long it will take for us to get that fish finder back. So we will mail it off tomorrow, and then however long it takes for them to, oh, it's going to, I believe, San Diego, so that's going to take a couple days, and then after that they're going to take some days to figure out what's wrong or attempt to, then they got to send it back. Either the fixed one or send back version, because if they can't fix it, it's going to cost me money. Replacement, it'll just cost. And one thing that they did was, let's say they said if it's replaced, if it's repaired or replaced, I said that it only has a 6-month warranty. So I don't know what's up with that, but I will leave it to the chat to discuss amongst yourselves. I will stay above the fray and just let you guys know the information that I was provided and see what the chat feels about the 6-month warranty. Now, one detail that we don't have is the one that I'm paying for. I don't know if it's a complete. So, I don't know. Let the chat decide amongst themselves what exactly they feel about the whole situation. So Steve, they told me that my unit was under warranty. So I was like, all right, that's cool. And that's why they're extending that, the ability to, that's why they're extending the ability to if they can't fix it, to purchase it. But the purchase price is not a full price cost. So there is some benefit, but that 6-month warranty has me a little bit on, I don't know, a little bit uneasy, because it's not a small amount of money. It's less than what it should have been, but it's not a small amount of money. So that's the kind of stuff where it's like, Creo, swap to Hummingbird. Okay, then I'll have to frickin' get 7 jobs so that I can swap all my electronics. That's the problem. But I don't have a dog in the fight like that. I just want to replace that one screen. So, double tap me, and I didn't set the hook. Frickin' double tap me. What I see, bros, you ride it all slow and you get the opportunity, you get double tapped and you come back with no fish. Okay. That's the way these fools want to play. I am throwing a Magnum worm. It is green pumpkin. I should probably change it to green pumpkin magic. Let me shard up the bud a little bit. Where is my sharder? Okay. put a little chartreuse on the butt of this worm. So we have charted up the butt. I should have put some thumb gel on that. But that was in the same line of where I would expect a bite. You guys are discussing eating Cheerios? Bro, I haven't eaten Cheerios in like a million years. Well, whatever the case is, I did not confirm nor deny. I can send an email to them and ask them, hey man, is this refurbished? What is it? Because it is a hefty chunk of change. Oh my God. Bros, that one was a bigger fish, and it will remain unknown. What was that all about? I'm gonna do one quick check of my drag. Drag seems right. That was just a miss, bro. That felt like a bigger fish. But anyways, that's the way it goes down. Dang it, dang it, dang it. I gotta be ready. I think I gotta be like, what are they called? What are they called? I forgot their name. The guys who sing insane. Oh, Cypress Hill. I gotta be like Cypress Hill, bro. When the shad goes down, you gotta be ready. Dang it. A wussy hook set. A Wookie? Oh, a Wookie. A wussy hook set, huh? Okay. All right, Creel. I hear you loud and clear, Creel. I did not like missing that fish. I did not like it at all. And as such, I shall do some push-ups brought to you by Unlimited. Can't believe I missed that guy. Where'd you get it repaired at? Did you get it repaired from Lawrence, dog? Thank you for your service, Mike. I don't know exactly why you dropped that info in there, but thank you for your service, dog. Pero here we go for unlimited. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And since we're already down here, we might as well get us some water. Keep it real. Yo, Mike, where you been at, bro? That's what we've just been discussing. The Lawrence update. Oh, all right. I must not have been reading that. Dang it, dang it, dang it. I missed that fish. I missed that fish. But anyways, you're welcome, Unlimited. And again, guys, one of the main reasons that I do those push-ups is so that I can get some movement in different directions. Because I'm not out here trying to get carpal tunnel, bro. Get us a little bit of water while these dragonflies attempt to dragonfly on my rod. Look at them, bro. These guys are dragonflying on my hand right now. Dude. Is this guy trying to dragonfly? What is going on? Drag. Tell you, if I hook, then you fools are gonna go flying. Just FYI. Uh-oh. As the dragonfly mating ritual begins, the assassin creepily watches while he continues to. Oh, they didn't like that vibration right there. I wouldn't go on the water, bro. Yeah, bro. I didn't want to interrupt them, but I had to make sure that I could. Oh. Jajay, vatos. It's gonna be one of these days, dog. Washala, bros. I can't believe I missed that guy. What is the deal? Is creel correct? Wussy hook sets? Oh, Mike, I was not trying to interrupt anything, bro, but I reeled the rod. And he didn't. There was some vibration that was sent through the reel. So you know, anyways. Oh, Steve, there is no thump gel. And in my mind, bro, I thought I was using a bizbait, but I believe I'm using a Magnum trick worm. So we shall put some thump gel on him, bro. So allow me to reel him in, and then we shall thump him. We shall thump him. No problem, dog. Dang it, darn it, darn it. All right, here we go. We're putting a little bit of thump gel on them. Keep that away from my water. I don't want to get a thump gel addiction. I don't think it would be good for me. Now this might be the true test. Will they bite and hold on now that thump gel is there? You guys have seen me miss at least 2 fish. This thump gel might make them hold on just long enough. Might hold on just in long enough for my reactions to allow me to set the hook. My reaction time is slow right now. Some might be wondering, is it because of dehydration? Negative. We are in 7 feet of water. We are throwing on top of a hump that has some grass. And we are bird's nesting like a champ. All right. Excellent. Let's see the status of our worm. Now, I'm thinking if I had a Mag Dizzy, the outcome would be a little bit different, but we will keep throwing this guy right here. Pretty sure that was grass. Or was that grass, or was that a bite? That is the question. I don't know if we believe this. We might not believe this. That might have been my hook set. I don't know. We got to pay attention. There's definitely a bite right there. And I was reading the comments. I didn't get enough to set the hook. Okay, guys. I know exactly where I'm casting. I felt them bite me. I just didn't set the hook. All right, guys, if you will give me a brief moment where I do not pay attention to the comments or do it on one knee. Very interesting how I missed. How did I miss those, bro? How did I miss them? But as always, guys, that's on me, baby. I should have already had like 3 fish here. But I've missed every single one of them. Is it because of a wussy hook set? Possibly. Is it because I'm giving them too much time to mess around with it? Possibly. Maybe I should just let my instincts take over. That's grass. Okay. I, for a fact, kind of slowly hook set them. A chartreuse dome has been set. Excellent. Definitely a wussy hook set. Yo, what up, James? We're just over here missing some hook sets, and you know, anyways, that's just life. I potentially missed 3 fish right here, bro. Very, very annoying. In fact, maybe I should throw a jig at them. But, you know, that's on me. All right, I'm gonna throw a jig at them. That way they know the jig is up. Da, 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 da. I'm trying to let them get a nice little meal here, bro, so that I could friggin' set the hook in these fools. Don't know why. I've been missing that hook set, dogs. That's possible, bro. Maybe I need a... ease up on that hook set. So, Steve, the problem with turning the camera is I'm trying to turn the camera to where the sun doesn't hit it. I got that umbrella on it. So, I'll turn it, dog. I don't know why. Why did I miss him? Let's even put some thump gel on this guy. I don't know if he's got thump gel on him, but we're gonna put some on him. Though oddly enough, ever since I put thumb gel on them, bro, I don't know if they're... I must have got some bites. Why? No, this one cloud right there, yo, props to that one cloud. We're trying to cool down that heat. All right, I'm gonna slow-mo the jig. Bite me, son. I just need a 6-pounder. Is that too much to ask? But James, when I usually start off with a jig, see if it's if they got a big appetite, and then I downsize to a worm or the shaky head, stuff like that. So we start off heavy and then go down a little bit in size. I mean, the jig, it's one of the bigger bites, bro, so usually it's got to be a decent sized fish to bite it, but sometimes I catch little fools off of it. going to run Rob's blue-black jig out there after one more cast. After this cast, I'll run his jig out there. Rob still hasn't answered if he was the guy honking at me. It was a semi. Rolled down the window. There was somebody in the passenger seat, and I think they had their phone and they were waving. I was like, "What up?" But I'm pretty sure it was when I was on the phone. Target acquired. Chartreuse shield activated. So, ladies and gentlemen, so you got a little understanding of what was going on. I mean, I shouldn't even give this no play, but in previous episodes of the Rodcast, the said gentleman that was blocked, and believe you me, I am a strong proponent of freedom of speech and all, but now when the gentleman comes in and starts leaving messages such as messages that lead you to believe that they are on their way to the lake to, I guess, meet you and all, right? But not in a manner that's normal, like where somebody, I mean, I've had people pull up on me and be like, "Yo, what's up?" And it's like, "Yo, what up, dogs?" Because we're all cool. But this gentleman chose to do it in a manner that was somewhat let's say creepy. We're trying to say it as easy as possible. So that gentleman would say things like, "Oh," asked if the ramp was open. I'd already discussed that. Asked, or actually said they were going to put in at the ramp that I was at. So I was like, "Alright, that's cool." You know, discuss things like that. And they had already been on a timeout. This is not this is the first. So on a timeout. Once they were released from a timeout, nothing changed. So, of all the that come enjoy the, you know, hang out like home, no big deal, then cool. Now, I had zero problem with anybody saying, hey, you suck at fishing. That's fine. That's America. Long live the freedom of speech. But now, when you start going on the side where you're like, hey, I'm going to go to that, it was not as easy as that. Like, hey, what ramp are you at? I'm headed over there. It was, hey, I'm starting a trip down there right now as we speak. Oh, I'm at Buc-ee's. And this, that, and the other. So, rather than have an issue, in this particular case, I think that we shall just avoid it all and stay above the fray. Because there should be no reason that you guys, or I mean myself, should feel any other way than welcomed here. You know what I'm saying? So that, my friends, is why the chartreuse shield was activated. But I mean, you give someone a chance, and if that's what they choose to do with their particular chance, then so be it. Because I mean, potentially I may have misread some of this some of these messages, right? Because there was a reference to Linda Rinstead that said her next song is Scared, and some other something or whatever. But you know, like, those were statements that it was all like, all right, bro, you've had your chance. We're just going to have to take a measure that we are not comfortable with taking, because we believe in freedom of speech, but we also believe in the safety of everyone who's, you know, a part of the Rodcast, be it you homies, be it myself. So let us fish on and never utter a word either for or against this gentleman, because that is not who we are. That is not what we put out there. We put out there as positive an energy as we can, but when positive meets, let's just say, negative, then at that point in time, something's got to be done. So hopefully the chat, and that is the first time we've ever had to do that, bros. We've had gentlemen come in and say, hey, bro, you're happy, you know, and you suck at fishing, and that's fine. Nobody cares about that, bro. I have zero issue with that. But now, when you are changing your username to elicit a response, but you haven't got a response, well, now that's next level stuff. That is not you trying to engage in the chat in a good faith manner. Because if you are that gentleman, then be that gentleman, and we will discuss like gentlemen. But now, if you've come in here with 3, let's say 4 different usernames, well, then at that point in time, bro, you are not conversing in good faith. So that is when we will not engage. We will take the steps necessary to handle that type of situation. So hopefully everybody's in agreement that that was a necessary step, seeing as how the individual had changed names, acted as though they were not the same person until they were found out, and then they changed to a totally different person. So I mean, there's nothing stopping this individual from like creating 400 accounts. I don't know. But we will be ever vigilant and do what we need to for the safety of the channel. So, again, I believe in free speech, but anonymous free speech is not the same as I stand and I tell you my opinion here in front for all to see. That's a little bit different, especially when it gets a little weird. So again, we will just continue to fish and handle business, because you guys know this is the home of the BBL, and that's all we care about, bros. Whatever's happening in the world, well, this is the place to get away from it. This is the place to just hang out, be homies, and just have a bunch of laughs, and that's all. So let's get it, homies. Oh. I'm reading your chats, guys. Sorry. I'm still throwing baits out there, but I'm not really paying attention. I'm gonna catch one like this, but oh, Creel, not only is saying that I suck okay, it's expected, bro, because I mean, I haven't caught a fish, bro, so I'm good with that. That right there, I mean, bro, that don't hurt my feelings. I mean, even if it did, I still would be all like, Creel, I stand by your right to say it, and I will defend to my last breath your right to say it. I might not agree with it because, you know, anyways. Yeah, guys, so hopefully we'll be chill. We'll just handle business. No big deal. And yes, Mike, that is one of the reasons that I don't provide many people any information about me. Because you never know who's watching. And if you guys have noticed recently, and one shouldn't have to do this, but recently there haven't been any like, hey, I'm about to launch situations. I'm just on the water. So it's those type of situations where you're like, okay, all right, bro. I guess we'll be a little more discreet. And I mean, that part sucks, bros, because I mean, remember our road trip, dogs? Remember when we were on the road and everybody was kicking the back seats and all this other stuff? That's the fun stuff that probably is going to be a little less prevalent on the channel. It's just going to be, oh, this dude's on the water. Where is he? Nobody knows. Snook. So technically I've caught 0 because you guys haven't seen any on the channel, but I have caught 3. But those don't count, so we don't care. What's the time hack? 4:20. Let's move, guys. Let us move. We are gonna go to the bank. See if we can't cash in over there. Let's get it, homies. My water fell. All right, let me take the umbrella off. It's been doing a good job. This time you guys can face forward. Actually, let me get you a... You guys can face forward. Now that you're big boys, we'll put the wind or the dead cat on there and we'll be good. Here we go, homies. Eric.